on the road with us as we do Grubhub and Uber Eats. And again, I'm gonna sign up if Kelly comes on with DoorDash again. We've already been signed up with them, so I'm gonna sign up with them again.
Reminder.
Yeah.
People probably saying, "What's on her head?"
All right,
today?
so we
It's
got.
a little ponytail.
When you get to the light, make a right. We going to your favorite liquor store. That guy who you don't like.
So go back.
No, it says up here, go make a right.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, to 83.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, so that's our first pickup.
Oh man.
I just turned it on, and our first pickup is at a liquor store.
Don't you hate when these Mack trucks just come on out in front of you, and now you got to go real?
Well, you turn it anyway at the light, so it don't matter.
Real slow.
Okay, so the first person on the list. Well, okay, you know we're gonna talk about Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
Because we talk about comb over all the time.
Nobody's above the law.
Nixon.
Everybody.
Nobody is above the law.
And I'm so glad.
And you notice Biden isn't crying like Orange Nixon.
And Biden is saying, I am not going to pardon him.
Well, I don't believe that, but
I believe that.
No, he needs to say it until after the election.
Well, I honestly believe that.
I don't.
But you think after the election, if he does make it back in?
Y'all have to understand, I don't like Biden or Orange Nixon, but I despise Orange Nixon.
It's not about
fast.
It's not about liking.
Yeah.
But until then, like maybe you're right.
I just said one I don't like and one I despise. I despise Orange Nixon.
But for me, it's not about liking, because it's not like I don't like Biden, because there's no reason not to like him.
No, it's reasons I have not. For you, for me, it's reasons not to like him.
But what's your reason that you don't like
I'm
him?
not doing that. We've done that on 100 of these shows.
I still don't understand that. I can see you not trusting him. But to not like him, what did he do?
She hitting every bump.
I get it. But I can see not trusting him, because a lot of people don't trust politicians. Right now, we don't even trust our Supreme Court people.
Right.
Him and what's his name and his wife acting stupid.
Exactly.
But go ahead.
But anyway, again, Biden comes off as a nice guy. So that's why people like him. So, but he don't fool me.
That's not why I don't. Well, like when you say you don't like him, I don't trust him either. But there's no reason for me not to like him. Well, that's what I'm saying.
There's reasons for me.
But, okay.
Okay, so, but he didn't cry like a baby when his son got found guilty. But it says that he's going to appeal anyway. I think this is,
Right.
His son is going to appeal. So it says Hunter Biden's options for appeal after the gun conviction. Some people don't even know what he was convicted of. Do you know what he was convicted of?
Well, they said when he got the gun, he was under the influence with the drugs.
It says Hunter Biden was found guilty of federal felony gun charges Tuesday by a Delaware jury. But the first son still has avenues for appeal to try to overcome his conviction. Before his trial concluded, his attorneys filed 3 motions for acquittal last Friday, on which Judge Mary Ellen, whatever her name is, has yet to rule. You know where you're going to go, right? I don't need to tell you. Okay. Defense lawyer Abby Lowell expressed disappointment in the guilty verdict returned by the jury Tuesday in a statement soon afterwards. She said they will continue to pursue the legal challenges for Hunter. So it says they attempted to sow doubt about the viability of the government's evidence in the abuse of crack cocaine during the period that encompasses him purchasing. You're not supposed to purchase firearms and all this stuff while you under the influence. Exactly. But legal experts and positions the defense team has taken so far suggest the basis for his appeal may rely primarily on 2 constitutional arguments.
What's so sad about that is you cannot be under the influence, be in your perfect right mind and everything when you legally go and get your firearms. But be under the influence when you get ready to go hurt somebody.
Well, it says that the purchase, his purchase and possession of gun while he was addicted to crack cocaine are not constitutionally under the Second Amendment. They rejected Hunter Biden's motion to dismiss on the Second Amendment before the trial began. Then he tried to hide it with the same thing Orange Nixon did. Tried to hide it and with records and stuff like that. Basically the same thing. They did pretty much the same thing. They did something wrong, then they tried to cover it. I'm talking about the overall.
No, I'm saying it's so funny because you would try to tell the Republicans that.
Oh, yeah.
And they say, no, it's different.
No, it's not. It's
different.
the same.
It's different.
And then the other thing is, he's not running for the president of the United States.
Thank you, Commander-in-Chief, over this whole country. Hunter is just the son of a president.
Do you know they had the nerve? See, this is how you know mega people are in a cult.
Yeah.
Before, they kept saying Biden runs the justice system. So anybody he wants to get free and go to jail, it'll happen.
Yeah.
So then when Hunter was found guilty, they had to go back and say, well, he planned that.
Yeah.
So it doesn't look like he
Yeah.
doesn't have control over the justice system. You see how stupid they are?
That's how conspiracy theories run. They just, your mind is so cloudy where you're not even thinking straight. How can you be meddling with a system that you use against other people, and then when it's for your son, you're still using it against that other person too?
You want to go in? I'll tell him what I think about Hunter Biden.
Go ahead.
You already know what I feel about Hunter Biden.
Yeah.
You need this? Go ahead in case he asks for it. Sometimes this guy, she doesn't like the guy who owns this store.
I do understand why though.
He sometimes wants to see the phone, everything.
You got to show an ID if you're picking up any type of liquor, alcohol, or whatever. So,
okay.
Go ahead.
All right, so this is what I think about Hunter Biden. I give two rats about Hunter Biden. I don't care about Hunter Biden. So when people say, anytime you say something negative about Orange Nixon, they automatically assume that you're a Democrat or you're a Republican who can't stand Trump. No, I'm neither one. I'm not a Democrat. I'm not a Republican. I just don't like Trump because he's a moron. Why is she? Oh, she got it quick. That must be cigarettes, because she came out too fast. That must be cigarettes.
You can show people
cigars and cigarettes.
You can show people when you deliver that
cigarettes,
alcohol or any kind of cigarettes.
Yeah, you got an additional signature. You have to go to you still have to go to the liquor store to get the cigarettes. So you going to Round Lake, so you know you're gonna go back right.
Washington.
Yeah, back that way. Yeah.
To Washington now or no?
Let me see. Yeah, make a left. Okay. All right. So I was telling them I don't.
Oh, you don't like him?
I don't like Hunter Biden. He has a whole child.
You don't like his dad or him?
He has I don't like them either.
Okay.
He has a whole child that he doesn't even what is it? Acknowledge. A whole child that he had.
Not my baby daddy.
Yes. He probably had it with a prostitute or somebody. I think so. And he doesn't even acknowledge her. That child has nothing to do with you being on crack and having a child.
That's not a Biden.
Yeah, I don't like that.
Okay.
So I don't like Hunter Biden. So I could care less that he got found guilty.
You know what?
They think we supposed to be crying that Hunter Biden got found guilty.
But you know what? It's so funny. Yeah, we can say we don't like him, whatever, and he needs to pay. Here's the thing. Regardless of what a person has gone through in life, because they could have gone through some really crazy stuff in life, and they react differently, and they
put my head on this
and
thing.
they break laws. Why?
Because it's my neck hurting. Go ahead.
Oh, and they break laws or whatever, and we don't feel sorry for them for breaking the law, because people handle addiction and what brought them to addiction differently.
Right.
But I know Joy brought up today on The View. She said there's a side of us who have family members who are kind of like Hunter, where they've gotten involved in drugs and addicted or whatever. You think back on where it probably started for him, being in the car with his mom dying.
Yeah, but nobody.
And then his brother dies of cancer.
I know, but nobody.
So we get it.
I got it, but nobody does all of that when black people get called a crackhead and have to go to jail. They don't say a whole bunch of stuff like, how did he end up in that predicament and all that?
That's not our. If that's not our calling, some people, that's their calling.
Yeah.
Regardless of the law they broke, they still look at the brokenness of the person.
But do that all the way around. Don't do that. Not even for black. Don't do that for people that do that for people that's poor.
I gotta check that out.
Do that for people that are poor too, that are white and poor and everything.
Well,
we always make excuses when somebody's rich and has a
No,
crackhead.
no. That's not the excuse. That's not what Joy was saying.
I know what you're saying.
She was just saying that anybody, because everybody can relate to having a family member. Because Alyssa said her sister,
yes,
her sister is coming off a drug.
Yeah, we got it.
You do understand. Oh my God, I understand addiction.
We got it.
It's so heavy that it's even causing him to break laws, and he needs to pay for it.
Exactly, you got to pay for it.
You got to pay.
So whenever, if they appeal or if they don't or whatever, if he still gets found guilty, the judge is gonna give him the sentence. I think it's up to 20 years or something.
Yeah.
So they could decide whatever they want to give him. But to me, him walking out, just like Orange Nixon walked out, if that was a black person or a poor person, they wouldn't be able to walk out of court like that.
They probably still be in jail.
So they still privileged.
Yeah.
So I don't care. I don't care about Hunter Biden. I don't care about Orange Nixon.
I do
If
care.
you're found guilty, you're found guilty, and you need to face the law.
I do care, though, that sometimes we're so privileged, and MAGA people and people that are supporting Trump, to the point where I'm sorry, I don't know how you can make it better.
Go ahead.
That's why you need your camera then.
Go
You
ahead.
can do it from here.
Go ahead.
But how
wanna be in the scene.
how they feel that his breaking the law is different. That he didn't even break the law. Comb over.
He did break the law. That's right. I know.
They see as a witch hunt. They see the things that we're coming at the country. The legal system is coming at comb over. It's not like what Biden's son did with the gun, and the drugs and stuff. That's low.
Right.
So that's what messes my head up, thinking and trying to understand.
Stay in this lane.
It merges.
Oh, it don't matter. Go ahead.
To differentiate each person breaking law, and the law does work at the times you want it to. It don't always work. I know Whoopi said, she looked at the audience, she said it works when we want it to, but then there are times it don't work, like even against people of color.
Exactly.
Black man, it hurts because it don't work with us sometimes.
Exactly.
But when it does work, like the Biden thing, and like the Trump thing, we got to be like, yes.
The justice system, leave it alone, and it doesn't matter who you are. So the people that was wanting Hunter Biden to get convicted, you got your wish.
You go.
Now quit yapping and crying about Orange Nixon.
Yeah.
And another thing too, news flash dummies, he got more cases.
I know he has taxes.
So if you think he's not going to be under house arrest under one of these cases, he will be.
And they said
that's why they fighting so hard to who's going to be vice president, because the person that's vice president is going to be the president.
Yeah, they said that the mark against Hunter now is a felon. So he won't go in first time felon with the other case. He has this one behind him now, which would make it worse for him if he gets in trouble for that other taxes thing.
And Orange Nixon had to report to his probation officer.
I get close to where
Cedar Lake, you make it right.
Oh, okay.
He had to report to his probation officer.
How did that make him feel?
They said it went quick. He probably was an a-hole while he was in there. I hope he has to pick up trash on the side of the road.
You know what? That is not going to happen. That is
and his hair blowing in the wind.
He had to wear a hat.
Can you imagine? His mega people would probably show up and try to help him pick up the trash. They so stupid.
They'll try to serve time for him.
I was on Facebook and they was trying to justify flying the flag upside down and changing the words to the national anthem. The same people who wanted Kaepernick kicked out of the NFL for kneeling during the national anthem. But you can change the words and fly the flag upside down.
Why is it and that to me is a privileged mindset.
Y'all so fake. You fake. I want people to be real. I don't like it when he kneeled, and I don't like changing the words of the national anthem. I am patriotic, and I'm in this country, and I'm good to stand and be with it. If you don't like it, you can go back to wherever your family came from, whether it's France or Paris, France, or Germany or Russia or wherever y'all came from. Get out of here if you don't like this country. But you're not flying our flag upside down because you want to show distress. Because in that case, every black person should be flying the flag upside down since the beginning of time. So get out of here with that.
Well, why is it that our people in this country are so
Make
there's so much hypocrisy.
left up here. The next street. Make a left.
So much hypocrisy that you're doing the same thing against. You are against something and an action or an activity.
Because they hypocrites.
And you're doing the same thing, and you're just
They're going to sit up there on Facebook and say, well, the fly the flag upside down shows that you're distressed with America and you don't agree in the direction. Oh, so then back in Jim Crow, black people should have been flying the flag upside down?
Yes.
Imagine if a black person did that back in the 1960s. He'd be dragged out of his house and hung on a tree.
But yeah,
I'm just showing that I don't agree with America. It's a sign of distress.
Right.
Y'all would have dragged him out of his house and hung him on a tree.
And that's what the whole thing with kneeling on the
Big
football
dummies.
games on the field was about.
They mad at Kaepernick for kneeling during the national anthem.
Yes.
But they don't have a problem with changing the words like Orange Nixon did to talk about the people on January 6th.
Yes.
You guys are a bunch of morons. And I won't listen to any. You're another reason why we won't vote for Trump. Because if people like you are voting for him, go left. That makes me know for a fact I'm making the right decision. Because I'm on the right side of history and I'm on the right side of the law.
Yeah, we have such a
voting for a criminal.
Big problem
Make
with
it right.
hypocrisy over here.
I'm not voting for a criminal. Are you out of your mind?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, but that's the thing with Hunter Biden. It is what it is. He's found guilty. I don't care. I give two rats about Hunter Biden.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care about Hunter Biden. Who cares about Hunter Biden? So if he gets found guilty, he gets found guilty. So what?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So that was my thing on that. That was my rant. You got any more on that one?
Mm-mm. I'm still asking the question of why you don't like his dad.
I already went through that, Lenore. I told you I don't like him. I don't like him when he had his stance on there's a lot of black men in jail because of him.
The laws like
Yeah.
did some stuff.
Yeah, I'm like, even Gaza. I don't like how he's handling Gaza. I've gone through this 150 times.
Oh.
He's a liar. He says whoever's giving him money to say something.
That's all politicians.
That's all politicians. So I don't like him.
Oh, okay.
All right then.
All right.
And why should I? Why do I have to like Biden?
I didn't say you have to like him. I was just saying why you don't like him. That's all.
What if I do like Kendrick said? I don't like the way that I hate the way you dress. I hate your hair. I don't even like when you say the word N-word. No, that's this there.
Yeah.
But I like him better than I like Comb Over. Keep straight.
Oh.
I like him better than I like Comb Over.
Right.
I despise Comb Over.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't say I despise Biden. I said I don't like him.
Okay.
I despise Comb Over because he's a liar. He's a worse liar than Biden.
But you know what? In all actuality, I may say something controversial.
He's a backstabber.
No.
Smile in your face.
No. I'm saying
Go straight, Lenore.
I may say something controversial. It's not so
You
much,
don't never say nothing controversial.
It may be something as far as not liking him, whatever.
Yeah.
He is.
Watch this guy.
He is what he is.
That's true.
Why are we surprised? So why would I not like him for being who he's always been?
That's why I don't say I don't like him.
Yeah.
I just say I despise him.
Oh. Okay.
But you're right. He is more transparent than Biden.
Yeah.
Watch out.
He's always been like
Why do
that.
people come to the
Because he can't
I
see.
hate when people do that.
He's at an angle and he probably needs to go where he can
And then they
see.
come out in your street looking down to see if you coming. I'm coming, dude. Make it right here. And I'm getting ready to run into you.
Oh, is this the lady going upstairs?
Oh, you came here before.
She's handicapped. Gosh darn it. Why would you live upstairs and you are handicapped?
Right. And she's always getting liquor and cigarettes.
The same lady.
Keep going around. No.
It's over there, isn't it?
They got you going this way, though. Okay, yeah, go left here.
Yeah. She has a walker when she comes to the door. But she lives upstairs. How does she get in and out?
Yeah, you're right. It's right
so
here.
I gotta go.
You go in. You're right, because I'm not going.
I gotta go. And then be the
Normally,
same lady that meet me at the door.
Okay, this is how this happens, guys. Normally, I go in and get the food, and she drops it off at the house.
Right.
She doesn't like when we get a liquor store to go to the house because they have to sign and do
You
stuff.
have to get additional
And Lenore doesn't
ID.
like that.
I don't like taking a picture of their thing. They may have a passport. I may have to go for them. It takes a long time for me.
And it's real simple. All right, so here, you take this with you. Let me see what my next story is, because I could just start talking.
Why don't you do a picture of it, though? Doesn't that do your transition?
Oh, yeah, so when I'm editing. Let me look, y'all. Hold on. Your thing is so hard to... Hold on, because you got your... You don't have your things on your front. You got to go into apps to get to Lenore's stuff. I'll talk about Drake and Kendrick while you go up there, because you don't care about that. All right? And that's nothing. It's not a lot that I'm going to talk about.
How do you know the transition from when you film it?
I don't know. You hit... Ooh, what did you hit? You hit somebody's phone number.
Why don't you just take a picture of that?
What am I taking a picture of?
What do you need to show on the camera?
It don't matter.
That you're transitioning to a new story.
I was going to show, but it don't matter. Here. The time we sitting up here talking, this lady can have her stuff. Oh, see, you... Here. When you touched it, you hit something. Go ahead. You did a countdown. No, go down so you can see the address.
No, I know what it is.
Here.
I know upstairs to the left.
Here, Lenore.
I had to see where you go for
Here,
to get the thing.
Just go up. Go up. Okay, go up.
So once I go,
now
I do check for sobriety.
Sober. Say she's sober. Hit that. Go up. Customer. Go ahead. Appear sober. All you gotta do is follow the instructions. Let me see, Lenore.
It's spinning, Kim.
And then start ID.
Okay.
Here.
Why would you be handicapped and live on the second floor? How'd she get in and out?
I'll talk about that too.
There's no elevator in the building.
I'll talk about that
I
too.
don't understand
Because some people who want to drive Uber or DoorDash or Grubhub they're gonna get these things. We always talk about, why do people who are old and can't go up and down the stairs, and people, let me turn since she's doing this, old who can't go up and down the stairs, and people who are handicapped, why do y'all live on higher floors? You can't get out in case of an emergency. Look for an apartment, unless it happened while you were already in your apartment. That's different. If you was already in your apartment, you've been there for some years or whatever, and you become handicapped and you're unable to walk or whatever, that's different. We're talking about people who you've been handicapped, don't move in on a second or third floor. And if you're old, don't move in on a second and third floor. Try to find spots that are ground level. And if you can't, keep looking. That's how I feel. So this lady, whoever she's going to right now, always orders liquor and cigarettes. So when we come over in this neighborhood, we automatically know whose apartment we're going to. And Lenore hates going up the stairs. I don't do stairs. I'm your worst Uber, DoorDash, and Grubhub driver, y'all. I'm the one that leaves it downstairs at the main door, even when you say bring it upstairs. I'm the one y'all hate. But I do put it in the note, and I tell y'all I'm not doing stairs. Now, I have done them for people. I did it for a lady who was pregnant one time. I did it for an old lady who lived on the second floor. And I did it for a man who was in a wheelchair. Unless those things happen to you, I'm not walking up the stairs. You can come downstairs. You chose to live on the second floor, so you should choose to come downstairs and get your food. I'm the a-hole that delivers like that, FYI. But anyway, I want to do a quick thing about this Drake and this Kendrick Lamar.